Hey.
Sorry, guys, we got possessed. The computer got possessed.
The computer swallowed her soul.
It did, which is fine.
Swallow your soul.
It.
Swallow your soul.
We're here. Happy Thursday. July.
It's fucking July, man.
It is July.
Cancer season. Close to the Leo season.
I know. Your birthday month.
Shh. We're opposites that way. April's like, you better fucking do some shit for my birthday. Meanwhile, I'm like, you better not call me on my birthday.
Leave her alone.
You leave me alone on my birthday.
Yeah, I don't remember what day it falls on, but we're going to celebrate.
Yeah. Hello, hosts. Hobags, ¿cómo están? Shout out to Aniva, sending you so much love with what you're going through in our Discord that you just mentioned. Sending you and your fam so much love. Hello to Rich, Rudy, Eddie, anybody that's lurking. John, hey, people. So we're matching today.
We are.
We're matching a lot of the time. But
yes.
Today is literally the same.
I like that one. I mean, it's the same pose.
Yeah.
Mine says lover boy on it.
Because he is a lover boy.
He is a lover boy. He's my favorite horror guy out there.
I would say Bruce Campbell is like top 5 of, or top 10 for sure, maybe top 5 of the hottest men to ever grace our screens.
Absolutely.
Like for me, it's him and like Chris Sarandon. Like there's a few from the 80s, but he's goddamn.
What I would not give to go back and have young Bruce Campbell. I would now. I mean, he still looks great. So, but young Bruce Campbell, geez Louise. Sheesh.
My goodness.
Yes. But yes, he's still a very handsome man.
Yes, he
Great.
is.
Sending him lots of love.
Yes. And we're wearing these because we got to see Evil Dead Burn on, when was it?
Tuesday. It was on Tuesday.
We went to this fan screening. Shout out to iHeart Radio for fucking inviting us. Because we did not love the movie. We're going to talk about it. But we loved the night. We had a blast. And we love going to events like that because we always get to see our fellow horror nerd friends.
Yeah.
And Eric Goldman was there. We took some fun photos. Patrick and Alex are Beyond Fest buddies. So it's Horror Vix and Vanessa. Like, it's always nice to see the Ghoul Daddies, all the horror nerds that we love. And Mr. Sam Raimi himself was there.
He was there. I was surprised. Yeah. I remember Eric came up to us and he's like, oh yeah, Sam was taking pictures. And I was like, Sam? Thinking it was a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Just forgetting.
He didn't call him by his first name.
Yeah,
like he fucking knew him.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I was like, Sam, he's like, Raimi? I was like, what? I didn't know he was going to be here. But of course, he's got to support the franchise that he birthed out into the world. So
did he get credited at all? Like maybe for story or
probably. But we didn't stay for the credits. Like the minute that movie was over, we shot up and got out.
Also, let me tell you what was going on during the movie.
It was a stressful night.
Mexico was playing, and I was freaking out because the game was supposed to be at 6 and the movie was going to be at 8. So I was like, that's perfect. If they don't go to PKIX, I'm just going to watch on my phone.
Yeah.
And they'll be fine as long as they don't go to PKIX. And if they go to PKIX, I'm just going to be waiting outside the theater and watching while you guys start this movie, because every 4 years, like if y'all think I'm crazy, it's every 4 years. It's not every year. So, however, there was a delay with the game because there was thunderstorms, because that's Mexico City for y'all. And they didn't start till 7.
An hour delay.
Crazy. So like,
she's like super nervous. I drove and she's watching the game on the phone.
I know. It's
like completely ignoring me.
I completely ignoring
It's
you.
okay.
It's as quiet as you've ever been in your life. And we're walking to the theater and I'm just on my phone. And like people are getting yelled by the security guards. We're going to will call. As soon as we walk in, they score the first goal. And I'm like, ah! Yes! And then I hear like the other horror Mexicans over there yelling. It was like,
it was great.
It was a whole event. And then they were like 2-0. So I was very happy. I was like, okay, I can watch at least a movie. And then every so often, like, I fucking hate it when people get their phones out. So what I was doing is I had it under my shirt, like literally over here. And I put the brightness to the lowest so I couldn't even see, and just checking every so often the score. Like,
nice.
And I could check because the movie was not good.
Yeah, it was
Such
fine.
a bummer, man. And everybody liked it except us. Well, no, we have a couple of friends that also did not like it.
Yeah.
But you had a reaction at the beginning of the movie where you clapped, so I thought you were enjoying it.
I was excited because I was like, okay, let's jump in. It's the beginning, you know, it starts you off with like some good kills, and they're not great, but they're fun. And I was like, all right, let's go. Like, you know, they show those things and then they should run the credits, and then you're like, all right, let's get into it. Let's see what happens. And then it just went, meow.
Yeah. So first of all, as you can see from our fucking nerd shirts, we are huge fans of the original Evil Deads.
Mm-hmm.
And we also really, really liked the remake, the first reboot.
Yes.
Because it wasn't really a remake.
Right.
But the 2013 Evil Dead that was directed by Fede Alvarez. You loved that, right?
I loved it. I was so surprised because, again, we love the original so much. We love Bruce. And so I was like, oh, this is going to be trash.
Right.
And then I loved it a lot. But this new one made us even appreciate Evil Dead Rise more, which we talked about a little bit because we were both also with Evil Dead Rise. We just thought it was okay. It was fine.
But we didn't think it was bad or anything. We thought we enjoyed some of it for sure.
I feel like it had a lot more elements and more connection to Evil Dead franchise than this one. This one just felt
not like an Evil Dead movie at all.
Yeah, it felt completely disconnected. And we talked about how boring these characters are. They're very flat and you don't care for them. You don't care for the story. And the ultimate secret in the family is pretty lame as well. So it just overall, it's a French director, I believe, right? Is he French?
And most I like his other movie too. So it's Sebastian Benešek.
Yes.
And he did this movie that I saw at one of the film fests. And it's called Infested, and it's literally a French creature feature with spiders.
I haven't seen it.
I actually wonder if you might enjoy it.
I want to see it.
Yeah,
I know of it, but I haven't seen it yet.
I really liked it, and so I was excited because I was like, okay, well, maybe even though it's another Evil Dead movie, and I don't trust Warner Brothers and like the big studios to do good by them, at least we have a director that I like, and Infested was his first movie, or like I guess his first kind of feature film, and I really liked that. And then this was not at all what I saw in the first movie I saw of his. So, Also, the biggest thing for me, I was literally talking to April and Eric about this after the movie. I was like, I couldn't see shit. And I was like, am I old? Do I have night blindness? Like, what's going on? And it was really fucking dark where like people, it was funny to see all the reactions coming out of the theater because everyone's like, wow, that looked amazing and it was so gory. And I was like, I couldn't see anything. So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I couldn't see anything. And which is weird because the cinematographer, his name is Philip Lozano, I think. Yeah. He did one of my favorite movies of 2024 called Mads. That was like a French zombie movie, and that looks amazing, right? So it's pretty, that's kind of a big example of what the film industry does, is that you can have all of these great elements and really talented crew, right? But if you don't have the right story, and if you have studios meddling to be like, now let's use this so it looks cheaper and grayer and darker and shittier.
Let's get rid of this job that helps with lighting, and we'll figure it out in post. And then it's like, yeah, no, your movie looks like shit because you can't see what's going on. This is a very prevalent issue right now going on.
Yeah,
with losing gaffers and just not there's a lot of things you can see, like you always call it the sepia, like it looks like the sepia filters on it, or just like it just looks dark. It's not lit well.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, yeah, it is pretty dark. I didn't have as much issue as Dorina did with it, but it was dark at times.
It was just gray and kind of weird looking. And granted, like Infested was too, but Infested takes place in an apartment.
Okay.
And that's dark and it's infested with spiders.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like arachnophobia, right? Where like you're locked in dark rooms.
Yeah.
This was not really the case, right? Yeah. The only bright, shots were when when there was things outside, basically, which most of the movie takes place in this big house.
Yeah.
But the lighting isn't my biggest complaint, right? I was like, why is everybody saying this looks so good? Because I can't see anything. But the biggest complaint is what April's saying, right? It's the story. Like, it kind of felt like they made a movie with elements of the Evil Dead franchise, like the Necronomicon and the Deadites and things that we're familiar with. But once you're seeing the script and once you're looking at the dialogue, like none of it, I laughed one time at the beginning, but most of it was not at all, did not feel like it was an Evil Dead movie, right? It's kind of like a lot of the modern Scream movies. It's like, yeah, Ghostface is there, but where's everything I loved about the original franchise?
Right. And the story is really not great either.
No.
Like, just the story, not even just the secret, the family secret. It's more the story that's kind of aligned to the side of it. And it's just not great.
No.
And like I said, it just does a disservice to the original franchise. And I don't think it should be linked to it just by saying, oh, there's a Necronomicon book in it. And there's, someone that resurrected.
And they would put up a photo
the
of
evil
Ash Williams.
Yeah.
At
least, did they?
Yeah.
Where? What part?
When she opens the book. When the mom opens the book and they're talking about your grandpa or some shit.
Oh.
When she's talking to the
maybe
son.
Maybe it was that dark that I didn't even see my husband. I was gonna say, because in Evil Dead Rise,
I'm surprised you missed him.
They had his voice was the voice on the recording. They actually got Bruce Campbell to do the voice.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
That's right. I kind of forgot about that because I only saw it once.
That was cool. But yeah, guys, you guys choose to see if you guys want to go watch it. It opens up July 10th.
Next weekend.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm pissed because Portugal just tied to Croatia. Oh. But go Croatia. Nothing against Portugal. I just want Ronaldo to go home. We are in the minority, apparently. A lot of the people's reactions coming out of the theater were different. We talked to some friends that liked it, and then some other friends that are critics that loved it. I don't know what they saw because we saw a different movie. So you guys might like it. It was just not for us, and it was forgettable. And like the third act, I was literally thinking this is some Stranger Things ass shit. And then we got out of the movie, and April's like, that was like Vecna.
Why was Vecna in this? You'll see it when you see it.
Yeah. So.
But yeah.
That's a bummer.
Narcolepsy, is that Rudy?
Yeah.
Rudy says, so they slapped Evil Dead on the title. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's dumb. So really quickly, we do have some Streamlabs here. Thank you to Mike Joyce, who says, can't catch this live, so I'm sending my questions in early.
Oh.
Would you have liked it if it wasn't an Evil Dead movie?
No.
That's the thing. I think that that's kind of what I feel like a lot of, reviewers, because I don't know if they're critics, but a lot of people that like do their videos on YouTube, and they do reviews, so I guess you could call them critics. I like to read people's like actual, reviews on articles. I actually like to read journalists, but a lot of the people that watch these movies, I think they're just fans of the franchises, and so they just like seeing the nostalgia, right? They're like, oh, I can recognize that aspect, and it's technically part of the franchise, and it wasn't, and I enjoyed some of the kills because they were gory, and so I think that's kind of what makes them like a movie,
right?
But for me, I was bored with all the kills.
It takes a really long time, and the kills are super boring, and the comedy's not very Evil Dead-ish at all.
No, it doesn't feel like an Evil Dead movie, and so.
Not that we want like a rip-off of like, I don't want another person like pretending to be Ash or another someone playing Ash.
No.
But there's just something there's never going to be something that's going to be in the Evil Dead world that is going to be the connection that Sam and Bruce had to make those, because Bruce Campbell is such a standout actor, and he was so perfect as Ash, and they were just kids making art, and they were so good at it. That film is, you just can't touch them.
Exactly. Really, really well said. And that's the thing about, your question, Mike, is that we didn't not like it because it didn't feel like an Evil Dead movie. We didn't like it because it was not good. To us, we didn't enjoy it. We didn't have fun, right? I laughed one time towards the beginning, and I was like, okay, this might be cool. And then I was just like, I'm kind of bored, and I feel bad I feel bad giving negative reviews because the crew works hard, right? Like the actors did their job, right? Like it's not like, I don't like calling movies trash, like publicly, because there's a lot of people that work behind these, behind the scenes, and the production teams, the actors, like everybody's working hard. But if you have a weak story, it's not gonna be great, and that's kind of what happened. So I think separately, if it wasn't an Evil Dead movie, I still would have felt the same, right? Like I don't judge movies based on what they're related to. Like a lot of people that I'm talking about, right? Like a lot of people, oh, I like this because I recognize it and I like the nostalgia. For me, I don't care about that nostalgia. I care about the quality. So
yeah, and the last 3 movies, the reboots, the original, the 2013 Evil Dead, Rise, and Burn, are all kind of trying to be more connected to like real issues and stuff. Like Evil Dead was the girl had a drug problem and they all took her to, help her get clean and whatnot. And then the Evil Dead Rise, the girl is pregnant and has issues with the whatever guy that she's dating, and then kind of family issues.
Right.
With the two, one of them's a mom. And then this one has another certain kind of like, where Evil Dead and Army of Darkness is just like a silly fucking movie. Well, the first one is just like kids going camping, right? And they open this book, they, get this evil, they raise the evil, and then Army of Darkness is ridiculous. He goes back in time, and it's just so fun and smart, and these movies are just.
And it's a great script because the lines are, it's a very quotable franchise, right? Like the especially Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. There's so many Bruce Campbell quotes. I came back to Twitter, by the way, which is crazy.
Well,
yesterday.
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
And I was saying I would have rather watched Evil Dead Burn, as in like David Byrne. And so people started already commenting like, oh, you mean from the Talking Headites?
Oh my God, that's
There's
perfect.
Some good dad puns.
Man, people are so quick and smart.
And I was like, my favorite song is "And She Bitch Was."
Oh my God,
yeah,
that's great. Fun. That's fun.
We were having fun. We were laughing. There's just really there's a reason why we love it's. The original franchise has a lot to thank Bruce Campbell for. And the character of Ash Williams, but it's also the way those movies were made, especially how low budget the first one was and how it's amazing. And so many of the cinematography and camera movements are iconic now and are copied and used for so many horror movies.
Yes.
And so we appreciated the Fede Alvarez ones because it was actually doing something different with it, but that was quality, that was good writing, and it was cool looking, and there was real looking blood, and a lot of the stuff on Tuesday was sepia looking weird CG shit.
Yeah.
So that's disappointing.
A lot of CGI.
Anyways, that's our review. Go see it. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, go see it.
Let us know what you think. Mike has another question here.
Mike.
Streamlabs.com/Horror Hos. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
What's he saying?
Where am I? This one. Do Evil Dead movies need to stick to a certain formula for you to like them? Oh, well, I guess we kind of just talked about that. Yeah. It would be interesting to kind of just divert. Like I said, the past 3 movies have been kind of like a little heavier. And I understand movies, let's get a variety and a range. But it'd be fun to see an Evil Dead movie just kind of go back to like the Army of Darkness, silly skeletons, puppeteering, and stop motion. I'd love to see something like that.
Like
why? Like shit? You guys, that could have been awesome.
Yeah.
Why are we not bringing it up?
Yeah, I mean, if you saw I Love Boosters, the best movie of the year, you would see that some folks are still doing amazing miniature and stop motion work. And, they imagine if they brought that shit back to this franchise instead of.
And that's work for people, too, because that's hard and it takes time and it's fun. Yeah. I've done a slight stop motion and it's fun. It's tedious, but. Yeah, it's fun.
Did you do it for one of your jobs or just creatively?
No, just for fun, just creatively.
That's awesome. Where can we see it?
Just me. I don't think I have it uploaded.
Why not?
I'll look for it.
Put it up.
Because it was years ago.
I want to see that
now
shit.
I need to do more stuff.
I want to see that shit. So yeah, thanks for your questions, Mike. We also have a question from
Mike.
John.
John, I bet. Hey.
Thank you, John. He says, what do you think of the Chainsaw Award nominations?
Ooh.
Anything you felt got left out or any changes you would make? Love this question because I wanted to talk about this.
Yes.
And Fangoria does not pay me, but I talk about them all the time. And April knows that also we both love them and we love the people that work there, but we also just love Fangoria magazine since we were kids.
Hell yeah.
And they do this thing called the Chainsaw Awards every year. And we vote every year because we love horror movies. And that's honestly, I would rather win a Chainsaw Award than an Oscar.
That would be awesome.
That would be the best thing ever. That'd be so fucking cool.
Goal.
Yeah. So, John, I think the nominations were decent this year. I mostly voted for Bone Temple, Faces of Death, Backrooms, and of course the Vampire Lestat. What did you? I'm assuming you voted for most of the same shit.
I think so. I think I picked Widow's Bay over Lestat. I'm sorry.
Well, because you only seen that.
I've only seen that one.
Yeah.
And then there was like a couple that I skipped. I think it was like video games I skipped. But yeah, mainly Bone Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I picked any faces. I might have.
I
Writing,
actually ended
maybe?
up with writing for sure for Issa and Daniel, and then I actually, it was tough for score, but I ended up going with Faces of Death because specifically because like I love what Hitler did with Bone Temple and I love Hitler, but Faces of Death, the entire movie, I was like, yes, like I was like, this is a perfect score for this movie. Like I was just entranced with the whole thing.
I know it was really hard for me to choose, but I absolutely love Hildur, and although it will be really nice to see if Gavin wins. I hope Obsession wins nothing. No, I'm kidding.
Well, because Hitler won an Oscar already, so it'd be cool if Gavin got the Chainsaw Award.
Yeah, that'd be rad.
I mean, Obsession's probably gonna win for actress. I'm assuming most people picked her. I did not pick, and and she was very good, but there was other people there that I thought that I was more impressed with. But I think she'll probably win that. When it comes to John's questions about snubs, I think that I was very happy to see Bone Temple and Faces of Death get so much love because those have been our two favorites. You also really love Backrooms. I voted for Backrooms for something. I think it was Creature FX. One of those special effects.
I didn't pick for Creature. I should have taken down what I wrote, but what I voted for. But yeah, I didn't. By the way, ballots are open, so you can go vote. Just go to fangoria.com. I'm sure there's a link there.
Yes. But I think that the nominations were pretty good, and I was worried that things like that, movies like Faces of Death or Bone Temple that didn't do as well at the box office would be ignored. So I'm actually really happy because I thought they were going to be snubbed. I still think Sam Reed should be nominated for actor. He's the one. To me, he's like Mads Mikkelsen as Hannibal. Like, it's crazy how he's completely embodying the character of Lestat. And then I think when it comes to actual, like, do you think there's any actual movie snubs, like actually Best Picture or things like that?
I don't think so. I think they got pretty much everything.
From what you remember.
Unless I'm forgetting something.
There's nothing that, like, Hokum would have been cool, but I'd rather them nominate, like, the year that Oddity was nominated, I was very happy that Oddity got nominated. So, as Rudy says, he is Lestat. That's right, Rudy. But yeah, I'm trying to think who actually got snubbed this year.
Yeah, do you guys know?
Because those are the three we really like this year so far: is Backrooms, Faces of Death, and Bone Temple. And I know people really loved Obsession, and there's another one that I feel like. Let me look at my letterbox.
Well, Primate was on there.
That's right. Primate was nominated for FX.
I'm just looking at my list.
And I think
Bride. There was a lot of Bride in there, which I thought was interesting.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Forbidden Fruits was on there, which was also a hard one.
What did you vote for limited release? Do you remember?
No.
Well, because they have a category of like wide release, wide feature, and that's we both voted for Bone Temple, but then there's a limited release one, and I think I voted for Touch Me, which brings me to my next point is that there's new movies every month on the services, on the streaming services. And Shudder, which is the only streaming service I pay for, they have a couple of movies coming up. Faces of Death is going to be streaming on Shudder next week. You should watch it if you haven't. You should watch it if you have, because it's great. And then there's another movie that's out this Friday, and that movie's called Touch Me. And the best way I can describe it is a horny hentai alien weird ass sci-fi horror movie that's mostly a comedy. And when I was watching the movie and it started, I was like, this is kind of like a student film, you know? And I think you would think the same, April. But I ended up really enjoying it, and I was very impressed with the creature effects that they did towards the end of the alien shit. So I think it's a super weird movie that you guys might enjoy if you are into weird movies. So I voted for Touch Me for limited release, and I recommend you watch it on Shudder this weekend. So that did not get snubbed either, John.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I voted for Marama.
Marama.
Which I didn't see it, but did you see it?
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
Okay.
I liked it.
I don't know. That was the only one I knew.
But Touch Me is the
I
one
cheated
that it's
on that
like.
one.
Again, I'm curious what you would think of Touch Me. I think you're gonna be like me, where like the first half is very like this is like a student film, and then it gets really fucking interesting and funny. And the main guy that plays like the alien bro dude, he's basically playing Jared Leto in a cult. In this cult. It's really funny.
Okay.
And I think you're really gonna appreciate the actual like practical effects.
All right. I might give that a whirl.
I think you should.
Yeah.
And also Infested.
Infested. There's a few movies I want to watch that are. There's a couple of shark movies this month coming out. I'm excited about that.
But which one's the one you watched?
Deep Water.
And you liked
that one was released like in the theater. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, it's cheesy. It's not great, but I forget what the other ones are out, but they're also on Shudder. Okay, I think.
I also I voted for cinematography was tough because there's so many good ones. I ended up voting for Mother Mary for cinematography because I was just mesmerized by how beautiful that movie looks, like any fucking Daniel Lowry movies. And then somebody got nominated. Somebody got fucking Predator Badlands nominated.
I saw that.
Can you believe that? Which again, I don't want to talk shit because there's people that worked in this movie that are cool and talented, but that movie made me mad, as y'all know.
So. I didn't see it. Hi, Brittany. Brittany asks if I started watching Widow's Bay. Yes, I have. I'm up to episode 6, so I'm almost done. I've been taking it slowly, and I like it. I dig it. I think it's really funny. It's smart. It has a lot of nods to horror films. If you're familiar with horror, you'll catch them, which I think is really fun. I really liked all the characters so far. And I really dug Ty West's episode, the throwback one. I didn't even know that was him until it popped up at the end. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, no wonder I
I like
this one.
That was my favorite. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I literally, because usually I'll be like, I know like, I knew ahead of time that Karen Kusama had directed like the Yellow Jackets episodes, right? So I was really excited. But this I had no idea. Yes. And literally I saw the credits at the end, directed by Ty West. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense because that was fucking awesome.
Yeah. And I love that actor.
Yes, from Hamish. Midnight Mass.
I love that man.
He's so great. He's also the girl. I think she's. What's her name? Brittany, the girl that was in that episode as well. She's so great as well. Betty Gilpin.
Yes. Yeah.
She's fucking fantastic.
And she kind of looks like Jamie Comer.
Jodie Comer. Who's also
which
great.
I thought was her when I first started watching it, and then my friend's like, "It's not her." I was like, okay, he's right.
Well, they're both great. So
yes,
but you are enjoying it.
I am enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you're done,
I mean, I would have loved again if this was kind of like melded into a movie form. And then I don't really. We'll see what happens. I'm not there at the end yet, so I don't know how you're going to do a season 2 because I feel like this is pretty much like a movie, a series that can just be closed out, right? Mm-hmm. Unless they get off the island and then it follows them, and I don't know. It just feels kind of like weird having a season 2 for that.
Oh yeah, I'm curious what you'll think. What episode are you on?
6.
Okay, so you got a couple. You got a little
Four
a
more,
few.
yeah.
So my favorite and Frank's favorite too is Patricia. She's fucking funny.
Yeah,
I
she's
like
hilarious.
her. She might be my favorite character. All the ladies basically, but the older ladies as well.
Yeah.
Like
Dale Dickey.
Mm-hmm.
I like her a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So they got a good cast. They got good writing. I still think Vampire Lestat's better though, but that's just me.
One at a time.
Because I'm biased. I know. Just you gotta get Steve to watch that too. So, what else? Before we get out of here, streamhouse.com/horror host. Thank you to Mike and John for your questions. Do you think anything got left out to answer John's questions from the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards?
What?
You don't think so?
I don't think so. If I think of something, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, because like again, they nominated everything I've liked this year, so I was very happy.
Yeah.
And the other thing we want to talk about before we get out of here is the werewolf trailer, which Rich just reminded us of. So thank you, Rich. What do you guys think? Keep going. Let's see how long she goes. Let's see if she can hold her breath. She's still doing it. I could go take a piss and come back.
You made me lose it. I would say that was maybe 15 seconds.
That's pretty good. This is what happens when you work out. You got lung power. What do you think, April?
I think it. Okay, listen. Don't get mad at me. I still haven't seen Nosferatu.
I know, fucking A, man.
I don't love Lighthouse. I do love The Witch. Which one am I missing? Is that it?
No. The Northmen.
Oh, I haven't seen The Northman either. Eggers is gonna Egger. It looks like Eggers is gonna Egger. This movie, Eggers is gonna Eggers.
Eggers is gonna Eggers.
I'm worried. I don't know.
What
He's gonna
does that
Eggers.
mean?
It's gonna be long and slow.
Yeah, which is more my type of movie than April's.
So, I mean, it looks cool. I like wolves. I like werewolves. I like the cast. So, I'm definitely more into that than Nosferatu. So I'm stoked. I'm excited.
It's interesting because you like vampires, but yet you haven't seen the best vampire shit recently.
No.
So like, I am obsessed with Nosferatu. Granted, I think I was in the minority. I think it was like critically acclaimed as most of his movies are, but most of my friends that I talked to are like, it's fine. I'm like, you're crazy. It's a fucking mess. Like, it looks incredible. It's easily my favorite Eggers movie, and I really love The Witch, but Nosferatu's for me because it's like fucked up and sexy, and they show his gross ass cemetery dick, and Lily convulses and gets sexual, and she's fucking awesome in it.
Yeah.
And the music is beautiful. It looks like a painting. Like, artistically, from a filmmaking perspective, is gorgeous. So that's my shit.
Yeah.
But it's slow for people, and for me, it's not.
You guys know how I feel about that.
Yeah. So it's for me more so than other people. So Robert Eggers is for me. But you love The Witch.
I did. Yeah. Okay. It is slow, but I haven't seen it in a long time, but I dug it a lot. I feel like it's a little bit faster. I mean, is it The Lighthouse?
Yeah. The one with
that one was hard for
Defoe
me.
And
I was like zoning out.
You weren't liking your pork and beans.
Nah. I didn't care for it.
I liked it. I mean, I just didn't like Nosferatu and The Witch are on another level for me. But I'm excited because it's cool that he's grabbing these big classic character monsters, and if whatever he did with Nosferatu was great, so I'm excited to see what he does with this. And Aaron Taylor Johnson was really good at being a dick in Nosferatu, so this will be fun.
Oh, he's also in that?
Yeah.
Okay, so he reuses basically.
He always, yeah.
Well,
Defoe was in all his fucking movies, I think.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if you like the people you work with, why not keep working with them, right?
And also,
especially if they're good.
Especially if it's Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, it's nice that he's bringing and keeping these monsters alive and giving them beautiful platforms that are rich and what Hollywood is, right? Is like bringing these monsters of Hollywood to life, and making them beautiful.
It's like what Universal couldn't do with their Monsters World.
I know. Well, they tried. It reminds me a lot of like the older stuff.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, that's a thing. I mean, he's clearly a huge history nerd, right? Which is why there's all this weird type of language in his movies, and he's so detailed about his, what the production design, right? And like what they're using to make you feel like you're, literally watching something from that era.
Exactly.
It's really, I think he's fucking saving the industry, honestly. Like artists like him, I'm like, God damn, what a nerd that we love, for sure.
Yeah. So we're excited for that.
I'm very excited.
On Christmas Day comes out.
That's right.
Yay.
We've had some bangers for Christmas. I watched Nosferatu last Christmas, and then when was Terrifier 3? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? 2 years ago.
I think it was 2 years ago.
That was
2024, yeah.
That's the best Christmas movie.
I know.
Other than Batman Returns and Gremlins. Terrifier 3.
Yeah. I think Terrifier came out a little earlier, but yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah. It's Lizo Cafe says, hate to boost a Nepo baby, but Lily fucking ate and I enjoyed Defoe. Dude, I was so impressed with her. I was like, man, sometimes genetics really work. Because she was incredible in that movie. Like, I think she should have been nominated. That's how good she was.
Yeah.
She's fucking awesome. So, all right.
She learned from her pops.
Anything else we got to talk about before we get out of here?
I don't think so.
Let me look at the chat.
We talked about Fangoria. We got Werewolf. We talked about Our Evil Dead.
Go watch Faces of Death and Touch Me on Shudder.
Yes.
Because remember, we're here like twice a month, every couple weeks. So we're not going to see you next week. But we will see you the week after that. And then it's Comic-Con. I wish you were coming to Comic-Con.
I'm not.
You never come to Comic-Con. So.
Unless I get like special treatment, I don't think I'd have fun.
Yeah, I'm with you. I get it. But
not to be annoying, but last time I
unless
went,
I'm VIP.
well, because last time I went with a friend that was like on a panel, so I don't like big crowds, so it was very nice to not have to deal with the crowds. That's what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Not because I'm just not. I'm better than everyone. It's
princess.
More just like, oh no, I don't have to stand in that giant line of people.
Yeah, and then have anxiety.
Yes, I get a lot of anxiety.
I mean, I mostly go to the events outside of the con now. I don't even go to the convention floor anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's so much shit going on outside. It's not just like the parties, but there's actually like activations, and a lot of friends work on them, right? Some of them do Dungeons and Dragons shit. Some of them do like Snoopy stuff. So
Snoopy,
yeah,
we love Snoopy here.
We love peanuts. So, all right, kids. Shout out to Rich, El Slizo Cafe, Rudy, Aníbal, Eddie, Brittany, Leonard, Mike, John. Thanks for sending some love. Steve, sending y'all a huge hug.
Yes.
And anything else? Where can the people find you? You're using TikTok again.
Barely. You can find me on IG under DRHQ, and also if you want to go to my TikTok, I hardly post there. I think it's DRHQ too, as well. So drh.q.hq.
I don't know.
That's
know your
it.
shit.
I don't know. That's it, right? Those are the only two things. I'm not on Twitter. I deleted that account whenever Elon took it.
Well, I'm back on there for the duration of the World Cup. If Mexico wins, I'll stay. How about that?
Okay. Yeah. Also, send good luck to Mexico. Is playing Sunday against England.
And the one funny thing about being on Twitter is that Liam Gallagher is fighting with all our people.
Oh, really?
And it's so funny because
Get out.
Oh, yeah. He's, you know how he is.
Yeah.
He answers tweets all the time. I think it's great. And he basically said, oh, we're going to beat Mexico 5-0. And so obviously La Raza, like all the Mexicans were like, nah, and making all these jokes. And there's a lot of Juan Gabriel that was brought up.
Okay.
If you guys don't know him, he's like a huge icon of, he's a Mexican legend. I don't even know who I could compare him to. He's as big as the Beatles, in Mexico. And somebody tweeted at him and was like, Juan Gabriel could literally write Wonderwall with his eyes closed, but Liam could never, but Oasis could never do this. And they play a video of Juan singing Hasta que te conocí.
Oh.
And Liam responds, I sing that in the shower.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
So that's fun. I've been loving the World Cup. You guys should be watching if you're not. It's or you should at least be watching the social media because it's been beautiful to see all the different nationalities hanging out.
I know.
It's been awesome. And I'm like, fuck the people in power, man. We all are great humans to each other. So with that, we will leave you.
Yes.
Thanks for hanging.
Thank you guys for being patient and for hanging. Happy holiday, long weekend. Be safe, be well, have fun. Yeah.
Viva Mexico, cabrón.
Viva Mexico. Love you guys.
Bye.